Hi everyone, this is Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and I'm going to do a reading about China and Russia, their relationship. Will China help Russia with weapons in the war with Ukraine? So let's see how these two countries are going to work with each other, or perhaps not. I'm going to use my medieval Lenormand deck for this one. Okay, let's just see what these cards want to say. So will Xi Jinping help Putin in a major way? Now, I'm sure he's probably doing stuff behind the scenes that we don't know, but let's see if it's going to be major assistance with weapons and things of that nature, okay? So we're going to take out 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll start with 5 cards. Okay, cross. Okay, well, that's already a burden. So cross represents a burden, a block, something's negative, something's heavy. Okay, so it's not a good beginning. Okay, stars. So to me, I read the stars and the cross as a bit like fate or destiny. It's a little bit like star-crossed lovers. So there's meant to be some relationship here, but it's sort of destiny driven. Okay, the man. So we'll take that as Xi Jinping. And what is he feeling? House. So he's going to look after his own country. So I think what I'm getting from this is Xi Jinping is kind of considering how this is going to impact his country. And I think the stars is also about information, sort of like taking the temperature of the situation. But it also shows, to me, the cross is saying he's kind of resisted, or he doesn't really want to get kind of too involved. It's a little bit like no. But I think at the same time, he's sort of assessing the situation. And let's see, the last one, bear. So the bear is sort of Putin's energy. So I do see here, there is a bit of I think Xi Jinping is sort of entertaining Putin. However, the bear in the house together is not a good combination, because if you put a bear inside of a house, it will destroy the house. So when I see this combination together, it usually means, for me, it means domestic violence. So I can see Xi Jinping looking at his country, his home. He's probably doing the, this is kind of like the stars could be like satellites and balloons, spy balloons and things like that. And looking at the country, like gathering information is what I'm trying to say. And then we've kind of got Putin's energy here of a bear. So I don't, it's almost like Xi Jinping's kind of trying to comfort or entertain Putin, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a good idea to do that, because I just see the bear as a problem, especially with a domestic house. So this is not a good, I think I would advise Xi Jinping not to do that if I was reading for him, because I think it would add problems to his home. It's almost like you invite a bear to your house, the bear's going to destroy things. Whether it's a tame bear or not, it will still destroy things. Okay, so I'm going to do the sum total now. So we've got 36 plus 16 plus 28 plus 4 plus 15. So a sum total is when you add up all of the numbers and you get one number. So I think that was 99, but let's do it again. So 36 plus 16 plus 28 plus 4 plus 15 equals, 99. So what you do is 9 plus 9, 9 plus 9 equals 18. Okay, and then what you do is you look up the card number 18. There it is there, dog. So the dog is a friend. So it looks like Xi Jinping is trying to keep the friendship with the bear. Now, another problem with this is I see for me personally, when I read Lenormand, when I see the dog and the bear together, this is a battle, a fight. Because again, if you put a bear and a dog together, they're going to fight. These are not friendly. They're not, naturally friendly animals towards each other. So we've kind of got two indications. We've got the bear going into the house and destroying the house. And then we've got the bear and the dog. Even though the dog traditionally means a friendship, I don't like seeing it with the bear. Again, the dog and the bear, for me, when they come together, this also means violence. So I would again warn Xi Jinping, even though you may want to support Putin or be his friend in some way, I think it's going to cause you problems. I think also the star and the cross is a bit like destiny. This was going to describe the destiny of things in the future, meaning Xi Jinping will be judged by the world, the universe, everybody about this. So, Okay, so I'm going to ask for a second opinion. This time I'm going to use my Albus Tarot deck. Okay, with keywords. So let's see, Xi Jinping and Putin, their friendship. Will China help Putin out with major weapons, things of that nature in the war against Ukraine? So I'm just going to pull out random, again, 5 cards. 2, oops, those 2 came out. And 1 more. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, that's the Emperor. So that's kind of like Xi Jinping. Okay, powerful man. So we got the moon. The moon represents moody, unclear, emotional, fearful. Chariot, okay, well, that could be to do with actual weapons. Chariots are used in war. So this could represent a chariot. Literally, it could be like a tank, or it could be machinery. And so it shows Xi Jinping is kind of being sneaky, hiding weapons. Okay, he's looking, he's wondering, he's pondering, should I send, should I help? I think this is him still not totally sure. There's a feeling of uncertainty with the moon, and then he's trying to defend. So I think he is going to help Putin. I think he is going to help him. Maybe not greatly, but I think there is going to be some assistance. I just feel like even in the other reading, even though it looked like it was a bad idea for Xi Jinping to do that, I still felt like with the dog at the end, he was still going to help in some way, but perhaps not overtly. With this one, I feel like this represents tanks and machines. Could be like spare parts or things like that. Could be electronic, and it could also be mechanical stuff. Then we've got him assessing, and then we've got him sort of like defending. Perhaps he's going to defend the reason why he's going to assist in some way. I'm just going to pull out 2 more cards random and just see what else the cards want to say. Okay, there is a feeling here of there's still a feeling of Xi Jinping being uncertain. Both of these cards are sort of uncertain. This one's the card of boredom and waiting, and this is a bit like, I don't know what to do. So I think Xi Jinping probably would want to help for some reason, but it looks like he will help in some way, but I think it's too damaging to himself for him to go out full out help. So I think he may help in a sneaky way, a hidden way, behind the scenes. He may provide Putin with some weapons of some type, but I'm not really seeing that Xi Jinping's going to go all out into it. I just feel like he realizes, or he assesses that it's not going to be a benefit to him and his country to fully go into this. There's a feeling of limbo at the end. But I do feel like he will assist Putin, and he probably already is assisting Putin. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more little thing. This is the Neon Lights deck. We're just going to get a couple of messages from the Neon Lights deck. This is an oracle deck. So this is going to be about Xi Jinping helping out Putin in the war. In the war against Ukraine. Russia against Ukraine. So let's see Xi Jinping, message to Xi Jinping. Okay, heart and strawberry margarita. I think this is telling Xi Jinping that even though you may want to help, your heart goes out. I think it's telling him to keep things sweet. Both of these are romantic as well, but I think this one's sort of like keep things positive and sweet. Let's see, Putin. What does Putin need, or Putin's side of things? Dog. Okay, the dog again. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And love made me do it. Okay, so poor Putin. This is sort of saying like, well, I was forced into this war. You know, I love my country and love made me do it. And I'm going to be a lapdog. And I am going to need a friend. So probably Putin's, to me, this looks a little bit like a sob story. Putin's probably, you know, communicating with Xi Jinping how it's not fair, and the West, big bad West, and big bad Ukraine has been so bad to him, you know, so he was forced to do it. And I think Putin's going to be the lapdog. I think Xi Jinping, he wants to support with the heart, but I think he's going to try to keep it all sort of fizzy and sweet. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.